here for this proclamation. I believe Gigi Godwin is here, and Omar Lasso is here. I believe we also have Dave Pierce and Ariana Patterson, Mary McCallum, everybody who's here to celebrate National Small Business Week. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Of course. So today we are here to recognize National Small Business Week, and it is an amazing figure. 94% of all businesses in Montgomery County are small businesses, and so we truly do have to put a spotlight on the extraordinary contributions that our small businesses make to our county, really celebrate the entrepreneurial spirit of the county. And when we look at statistics all around the country, I can say that we pretty much reflect and I think go over and above many of those. And it speaks to the notion that we have a community here in the county that appreciates and that supports our small businesses. At the same time, we're also very mindful that there are ups and downs and there are issues that affect the viability of our small businesses. And so we are here, I think, well represented, especially with our Chamber of Commerce as an institution that is constantly really pursuing and advocating for those types of assistance, technical assistance, and or just ideas that we can all work on together. And we also have two amazing businesses, and I'm going to highlight them very quickly before I read the proclamation and then have everybody give a few remarks. We have Omar Lasso here from Los Chorros restaurant in Wheaton. And Los Chorros began as a way of bringing a taste of home to the large Salvadorian community in the Wheaton area back in 1989. It's amazing. I mean, it's just been a fixture in Wheaton. Back then, there were not very many places like it, as you can only imagine. And now, close to celebrating 30 years of business, their hopes are to expand to a second location. And so I really do want to thank Omar and his family for really, truly sticking with it and being such a backbone of the Wheaton community. It's really amazing, and I love the fact that we have such, fixtures in our different communities throughout the county. We also have Dave Pierce and Ariana Patterson from Rocketeria, which I really love that name. They started business in 2004 after their second child was born and chose only because there weren't any other music stores in the area. They started as a mom and pop show and now with 14 employees. And I really do applaud you on your success. This is another very amazing example of a particular niche area that is so needed and that we must constantly remind everybody it's there and they need to take advantage of it. Let me read the proclamation and then I'll have Gigi share some remarks and anybody else who would like to add. So the County Council of Montgomery County, Maryland proclaims that whereas April 29 to May 5th is National Small Business Week and the U.S. Small Business Administration will be hosting various events and highlighting resources available to all small businesses. And whereas 94% of the businesses in Montgomery County are small businesses and our community is dependent on the progress and vitality for our economic well-being. Whereas small businesses have always been a critical part of our country's economy, creating about 2 out of every 3 new jobs in the United States each year, and Montgomery County is home to 14.9% of the main offices for startup companies in the DC-Baltimore region. And whereas more than half of all Americans either own or work for a small business, and they directly contribute to the vibrancy of our communities, and whereas small businesses drive innovation, create 21st century jobs, increase America's global competitiveness, and reflect the hard work and determination inherent to who we are as a people. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the County Council's Montgomery County, Maryland hereby recognizes Montgomery County Chamber of Commerce on National Small Business Week and applauds and honors all our small businesses for their incredible contributions to our county. Presented on this first day of May in the year 2018, signed by our Council President, Hans Riemer. Congratulations, and I'm going to hand this over to you, Gigi, and invite you to make some remarks.
Thank you, Council Member Navarro. You must be taller than I am. Oh, there you go. Thank you very much for this great honor. I accept on behalf of all of my good colleagues at all of our chambers in Montgomery County. I'm joined by Marilyn Balcom, representing the Gaithersburg Germantown Chamber, and all of our businesses. It is true that most of our businesses are small businesses, and it is also true that the companies here are involved in all the technologies that are changing the world. You know, here in Montgomery County, our small businesses contributed to helping to put a man on the moon, mapping the human genome, and now they're writing blockchain technology, health IT, brain research. Exciting things happen here. Curing cancer with a cancer institute that uses many of our small businesses as research colleagues and partners. So we're excited to accept this. And by the way, they all have to eat and play music. Every one of them. So we're proud to accept this on behalf of all of our small businesses. We're also proud, and we want to say thank you to the county to being such a welcoming partner in our National Veteran Institute for Procurement. We are the National Training Center for Veteran-Owned Small Businesses right here in Montgomery County, serving the nation. So thank you for this honor, and thank you for being a welcoming place for our small businesses.
So I would like to invite, would you like to make some remarks? Tell me a little bit more about your business. Any of you? Yeah.
When Dave and I started Rocketeria, we were just two musicians who needed a job. And we're really excited to be able to provide jobs for many musicians who work at Rocketeria, many who have been there for more than 10 years. We just celebrated 12 years in business. And it's been quite a learning experience. It's connected us to community there in Olney that, has sort of opened our eyes to the significance of small businesses in communities. I think a lot of people are so conditioned to patronize the big chains, and a little town like Olney does need support from its local community for small businesses like us, and we get it. We get a lot of it, thanks to the council, thanks to everybody for this honor. We're really honored. Thank you.
Okay, and Mr. Lasso, any remarks you want to make?
Hello, my name is Omar Lazo, and I'm just here. Just wanted to thank the council members, and especially Nancy Navarro, because she's been a great advocate for Wheaton. In Wheaton, we're very excited with all the changes that are coming in, and we're definitely trying to put ourselves on the map as a destination. And we've been there 30 years now in January, so it's something that we hope to continue. My folks opened that up in 1989, and I took over, can't remember how many years ago. But we're excited for Wheaton. We're excited for all the changes that are coming, and we're just kind of keep up with the times. And I just wanted to say thank you to all the council members for all the work that they've done to help us there in Wheaton. And we employ several employees, and we're a family. And I think small business is something like she said, it was 94% of employment is created by small business. And I think that's a very significant number. And I think people forget that. When they think about businesses, a lot of times people think about the big chains and the big companies, but really the small business is what moves all the employment here in the county, and we appreciate everybody, and thank you for all your help.
Thank you, Omar. And of course we have Mr. Coroma, who is here also helping out with our small businesses in the county. Ms. Stevenson, for part of the Small Business Navigator. I'm sorry, your name? And Chelsea is here with us as well. And I just wanted to say that I'm going to check out Rocketeria and see if they teach congas, because that's been a dream of mine. So we'll have to work on that. And I'm always going to Los Chorros to eat some of those great pupusas. So I invite everybody to check them out as well. All right, so now we're going to take some photos as well to blast it out.